Hi everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to add realistic watercolor effect to your digital art using simple methods. First, we need to create a realistic texture of the paper. So we are going to click on this, and from the list we need to click on Material Pattern Gray. Then choose the wrinkled paper one. Reduce the pattern size and then change the blending mode to overlay. Remember to reduce the opacity to 60%. For today's painting, we are going to use only two brushes. One is Watercolor Real and the other is Watercolor Edge. In both the cases, the opacity is going to be lesser than 100%. First, I'm going to paint the canvas. I'm zooming it to show you that the effect of the wrinkled paper is there. You can choose any color you want. I went for orange and yellow because my subject is an apple. On the same layer, we're going to start drawing the subject. You can do it on a separate layer if you want to be safe. I just want to do it on the same layer to get that traditional drawing feeling when I blend the colors. Now that I'm done with painting the background, let's work on the subject. So first I'm going to draw the baseline of the apple and then color it like normally anyone would do. I have recorded the full painting process so you can watch it. Do not worry if the color spills out when you paint it, because when we paint using watercolor, the effect of color spilling out looks pretty aesthetic. So feel free to spill the color. Enjoy the painting process. I'll get back to you when we go to the next step. I have used mixer brush to blend after coloring. In this specific case, the parameter wetness should be increased because that's how watercolor works. I have mixed the color of the apple with the background on purpose because I really like the style, although it's optional. Now we're going to take a new layer to add the wet brush effect. As I mentioned previously, we're going to take the watercolor edge brush. I'm going to apply this where two different colors are meeting. So it should be around the intermediate zone. You can either color pick from the darker area or from the lighter area. That is up to you. Very important note here that you have to use this very precisely. If you add it too much, then things are going to look weird. If you think some parts are unnecessary, you can always erase it. But the eraser also should be watercolor real, not any other random eraser brush. This is one of the major key points of drawing in a certain style. Keeping all your brushes same. The paintbrush, the eraser brush, the smudge and the blur brush. All of this. Now you can see the watercolor effect on the art. You can just keep the art the way it is right now, but I like to do something extra. You can skip that or you can do it. So to do the extra step, you need to duplicate the second layer. Then click on FX. Choose Style option, then click on Wet Edge. Now look at the parameters carefully. We have to decrease the strength and increase the width. We have to adjust it the way it looks decent. You can see the edges are getting a bit darker. We don't want it too much dark, but a little bit darker should be fine. I'm going to erase some of these unnecessary dark lines, but of course I'm going to keep some of these. The reason I did this extra step because when we paint using watercolor, we can see a slightly dark line emerging from the intermediate zone of two colors. Like especially if the colors have a lot of differences, we can see a little bit dark color emerging. So that is the wet effect. And that's what I'm trying to achieve here. Now you can see the difference between the earlier version and the wet edge effect version. As I said before, you can skip this part, but you can do this if you want. So that was my way of creating watercolor effect on Ibispaint. I really hope this tutorial helped you get a better idea on this. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next week.